Hello and welcome to the show. This is JustHitSquare, guys. How is everyone doing? I'm actually going to show you a little gameplay of Lexington Event Center on challenge mode. I'm sure everybody in the mama has done this before, but I'm going to show it to you anyways and have a little discussion about teamwork. As you can see, I haven't really talked about it a whole lot, and a lot of people on YouTube doesn't really even try to talk about it. They're all about, it's me, it's only about me. I'm going to show you my stats and I can take on the world and I can do this and I can do that, but, you know, that's just not the way it works. Um, some people are really good, some people aren't, but teamwork is a very big thing in the game. I mean, I have a lot of friends that play this game and I really enjoy it. Um, I really enjoy playing with people that I know and that we can actually mesh together and do things. But the thing about it is, there's several things that you need to do in order to get your team to being actually right and working together. Make sure, one, you're on the same level in the communication between all of the guys that you're playing with, not one of them trying to be a smart ass or trying to be somebody that wants to be the big dog and kill everybody and not worry about anything about you. You actually it'd really be a good idea to have a designated healer in your group, support role. I mean, you can run skill also, but I feel like if you could run a skill and a support role, actually healer, then you know uh, your game will be a lot easier. I mean, you're not only supporting the team as far as your healing, but if you got a reclaimer set and you're supporting them that way also, then you can. Right now, of course, the bullets, incendiaries, explosive rounds, and all those goodies, they work for the whole team, even though that is changing to 1.6. But, a designated healer is a very important thing in the group. Especially, you need one if they're going to take that role on, they need to have high skill in order to push out enough heals across all of your group. And of course, your DPS, uh, I recommend having two really good DPS, a support role as far as a healer, and a skill build as damage. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, what about a tank? I feel like the tank meta is just, it's gone. I really do. The tank Titian used to be the meta, but it's not anymore. I mean, the defense gear set is the one that's going to give you the best for the tank. It's going to be the best for the tank. Nomad, it's good, but it isn't defense good, you know, for the tank build. But I just really don't feel like there's a really good tanky build right now. Now, hopefully they will be when 1.6 comes in with all these new modifications that's going to be happening. Maybe we'll be able to build up, uh, a certain gear set that's going to be better or anything like that. Now your DPS, it don't really matter what they run as long as they honestly can push out the DPS. You know. Now they need to complicate. They could complicate things, right? But they need to complement your team. All right. Um, just because they're pushing out damage doesn't mean that that's the only thing that they should be doing. Everybody should be having their talents set if they're running with a group to actually benefit the group. Like Battle Buddy is real good for your team, and Combat Medic, just to name a few. Those two, if you're running a team, should always be on at all times. I mean, that's just a given. You're helping your team. You're not selfish. And if you're gonna run a team, don't be selfish. If you didn't want to run a team, then why would you join to begin with? And what I'm trying to come across here is if you're playing in a team, then why play like you're being alone? You need to benefit your team, regardless if they're actually good or not good, or if they're stubborn. Still do your job. If you're there, do your job. Whatever your role is, that's what you stick to. So don't be selfish about what you do, because you help people. And when you're in a group, that's what you're there for. It's group play, not soloist. If you wanted to do solo, then you should have done the mission or whatever you're doing being solo. That's just like the DZ. You can really have some good groups in there. Teamwork, communication is key. If you can have all that, you're pretty much unstoppable. But let me just break down here. The DPS should always be trying their best to knock down the enemy as quickly as possible. But make sure that you benefit from everything that the other characters in your group will have. Like, they may have pulse, they may have something that can boost your DPS. Make sure you benefit from it, because if you don't, then you're wasting, their skills, and they're wasting their skills. Now, as far as your skill builds, it's self-explanatory there. If you're a straight damage skill build, then you're just wanting to push out the damage. That's for sure. There's a lot of skill builds that just want to do that anymore. They don't want to heal or whatever. But if you have a high skill build that's for healing, it's really good, because you can keep your team up like really well, and extend the range on your support station. Make it heal quicker and for more. Those are the two things. Split it up, 2 and 2. 2 extensions and 2 range. Or 2 speed and everything you need to actually make this very potent. You can have lower skill and actually get enough out of those to actually make a dent. You don't have to have 250,000 skill to be a really good skill build, or 300,000. I mean, you just need to know, you got performance mods. Use them to your benefit, because you never know when they're going to get buffed, nerfed, or anything. So, but a lot of people doesn't talk about teamwork. And what you see, I'm with randoms right now. I don't know none of these guys, but I'm trying to at least throw down my support station. And, I'm trying to do a lot of things that I should be doing with this build that I'm running. Regardless if you know them or you don't, why did you make the build to begin with? Use it to your full benefit, and let them have part of it. Like, let them have the benefit off of it too, because, that's what supports are. But other than that, guys, there's not a whole lot else to talk about other than actually showing you gameplay of how teamwork is actually ran. In order to do that, open mics would be great. But anyways, guys, this has been JustHitSquare. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them. Leave them in the comments. I'll answer them. Like, subscribe. And guys, have a wonderful day. Bye.